Hello everybody.
Hello everyone.
My name's Tom.
My name's Ben.
And together we are The Thinking Drinkers.
And where are we today, Tom?
We are in Bristol, Ben, where we're going to be testing the city's best bartending talent in the Bar Games.
Yahtzee.
Brilliant.
Welcome to Bristol, a city boasting one of the UK's most discerning bar scenes.
It's also the birthplace of Darth Vader, Banksy, Hollywood legend Cary Grant and the Concorde aeroplane.
With a transatlantic flight time of a little over 3 hours, it was a proud boast of British Airways that Concorde passengers could have their breakfast in London, their lunch in New York,
and their luggage several hundred miles away in Cape Town. Anyway, enough of that, because today we're at Milk Thistle, a speakeasy-style clandestine cocktail bar stretched across 4 floors of a stunning historic building in the centre of Bristol. So, Benjamin, would you like to remind the viewers what the Bar Games are all about?
It would be my absolute pleasure, Thomas. Now, the Bar Games are an aspirational Olympics for bartenders where we test their creativity, their intellectual acumen, their bartending skills, and if they're lucky enough to have one, their personality.
It's a set of challenges that every bartender in the country and indeed the world wants to be a part of. So now let us meet our next 3 lucky contestants.
Yes, let's do that.
Yes. So here we are, guys, the Bar Games. Are you ready?
Yes.
Chris, nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you.
And this is the bar you work in, Milk Thistle.
This is, yeah.
You originally come from Hong Kong.
Yeah, that's correct.
And what brought you here?
Originally came for university, so I studied law at Exeter.
You studied law.
That's
and
right.
You ended up working behind a bar.
Yeah, I'm a huge disappointment, as you can imagine.
I sense that. Are there any similarities, though? Did you pick up any tricks or things from law that apply to bartending?
You both deal with scumbags.
Talking of which, Reedy.
Whoa,
How you doing?
very well. Yourself?
Yeah, not too bad. I hear your bar is a bit of a mixture of things. What have you got there?
It's a bit of a mixed bag, yeah. So it is a cocktail bar, restaurant, event space, dojo.
A dojo.
Yeah, my drinks do pack a punch.
Oh, very good.
Nice.
What is your favourite drink to make?
My favourite drink to make is a Koros, just because I get to throw, well, rum around really.
Throw. It's because it's judo.
Don't overdo it.
Okay. And Dutch.
Hello.
Is that your real name, Dutch?
It is my real name now, yes. Yeah, I changed it legally a few years ago.
You changed it legally. So what is your full name?
My full name is now Dutch Orange Anthony Stangroot. Stangroot. Yeah, I just add the phlegm in.
Okay, and orange. You like the colour orange?
Love the colour
Oranges are obviously great in terms of vitamin C. And I hear you make disco drinks in your
Yes,
venues.
yeah. I manage a bar called the Cock and Tail. We're a bit of a party event kind of DJ bar, lots of disco drinks. I like blue drinks.
So Dutch, what is it that you love about Holland?
The people, food.
Because it's time for our first round. The Arts Challenge. To succeed as a professional bartender, you need to pretend to like obscure spirits no one's ever heard of. You also have to have a way with words.
For today's arts round, we're putting the bard into bartender and asking them to create an ode to their profession.
Forsooth, 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 forsooth.
Verily, 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 verily.
Good morrow, sirrah. Walkest thou abroad?
If faith.
Put mustard in thy coxcomb.
Or Diana Zorb, I'll warrant thee straight, will dub thee a French tailor.
Now, in the 16th century, that bit of Shakespeare was actually considered funny.
But not anymore, because language changes, and today you're going to be using language in the form of a poem to express your creative skills as bartenders.
Yes, it's going to be an ode to the bartender. But we're not going to judge you here today. That honour goes to none other than the Bristol City poet, Caleb Parkin.
Welcome, Caleb.
Welcome.
Now, poetry will be a new art form to many in the room, so why don't you give these guys some tips?
Yeah, but keep it snappy.
Sure, so I'll just condense hundreds of years of writing practice into a few sentences. What I'd say is don't do any of what these two just did. It's not about trying to be Shakespearean or anything like that. Just be yourselves, dial that up a bit, and enjoy the kind of unique music of the language of bartending.
Okay, there we have some tips. You have your pens, you have your paper, you have 10 minutes. Your time starts now.
So, Caleb, does a poem have to rhyme?
No, absolutely not. Especially rhyming the end words is a bit overdone, really.
Is that
a bit old
cheesy?
school. Yeah, so I wouldn't bother with that.
But of course, that advice about rhyming has come a little too late for Dutch.
It's got very warm here.
So, Dutch, you like orange, do you?
I do like orange. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
There we are.
We're nearing the end of the challenge. You now have only 10 seconds left.
5,
4,
3,
2,
1.
0. Put your pens down. So doth herewith thereof verily hark our contestants hath finished thy prose. They now need to perform their poems to Caleb.
I sauntered into the bar with my card in hand. We glanced at each other from across the room. I think I shall have all the Ramoses in the land. Your shoulders slumped and your eyes filled with gloom. You shook and you shook and you shook further still. You shook until your heart felt ill. You do not make as much money as a fighter and his purse. A doctor and a nurse, you make their lives worse. You are not as skilled as a sommelier or chef, but you will deny it up until your death. But you're better than them all, I do think, because you're there for me when I need a drink. Cheers.
Lovely, thanks very much, Chris. I like a lot of the specific words that you used in there, like sauntered and glanced and gloom were really nice. There was some lovely repetition and rhyme, and I think it's amazing you did that in 10 minutes while we were all wandering around annoying you, so well done.
Next up, Reedy.
It's called the Saturday Shit Fight. The bartender flows through the floor, back to his abode behind the bar. The shift swells and falls until many arms appear, much like an octopus. Top shelf tequila to the couple over there, just a beer for the guys over here. We've got a cocktail in order. Oh God, not another mojito. The Saturday Shit Fight finally over.
Thank you very much, Reedy. I thought a lot of your language was really great, the half rhymes and things. The image of the octopus at the bar was lovely, and I thought it kind of had this sense of like ennui, like, oh, doing the shift again, which came across really nicely, so well done.
Thank you. And finally, we have Dutch.
This is not just an ode to a bartender, but a tribute to the Beatles yesterday. Oh, daiquiri, you're not half the drink you used to be. Now you're being made with strawberries. Oh, I believe in classic daiquiris. Why you had to change, I don't know. I couldn't say. Rum, lime, sugar, how I long for daiquiris.
Nice, thanks, Dutch. I like that you chose a classic song to pastiche, so you had something to work with there. I like some of the surprising rhymes, like the daiquiris and the strawberries as well. So well done for choosing that, because I thought it was great fun, and again, great to have done it in 10 minutes, so well done.
So there we are, Ben. I think we can agree that poetry was verily forsoothable.
Indeed.
But now it is over to Caleb, and your poetry future is in his hands.
Lovely octopus ennui from Alex. Dutch's daiquiris really took the piss. But with elegant words of a bartender's world, the poetry winner.
Whoa there, Caleb, not so fast. Don't give anything away just yet.
All I want to do is...
And
and take your money. Not the words of the bard William Shakespeare.
Shut the overhead locker and exercise caution. I don't believe you, Tom.
No, Ben, they are the words of MIA and her song Paper Planes, which inspires today's drink in the cocktail challenge, the Paper Plane.
Now, they'll be making the paper plane under severe duress. Not only will they be blindfolded, but they will also be stood on the wobble board!
The Paper Plane is a modern-day classic cocktail created by Australian bartender Sam Ross, co-owner of New York bar Attaboy. He was inspired to invent it during a summer in 2008 listening to Paper Planes by MIA.
The contestants will make it using equal parts bourbon, rhubarb bitters, amaro and lemon juice, shaken, obviously on ice, then strained into a cocktail glass.
The name of the drink and the fact they need to make it on a wobble board means this will be like watching shakes on a plane, right, Ben?
Yeah, that's brilliant, Tom.
So now we've prepped our bar testants, we're giving them 10 seconds, yes, just 10 seconds, to memorise the ingredients laid out in front of them.
All right, I'm good to go, yeah?
Yeah,
Good to go.
this is happening.
What do you think you've got in your hand? Talk us through your process.
I've got the lemon in my hand.
Okay.
How much are you doing on there?
I'm going to do equal parts of everything.
Okay, so what are you going for first?
Start with a sharp, get the dangerous thing out of the way first.
Okay, and that way if you cut your finger, blood will go into everything.
Yeah.
Bit of jeopardy, I like it. Oh, what we're going for here?
Looks like we're going to do a bit of prep.
Pre-chill the glass.
Oh my goodness. So really, talk us through your process. What are you thinking about this?
Where I remembered to put the thingy, so
Okay,
solid free
so I'm
pour.
going to help you with the lemon.
I think we're allowed to offer a bit of assistance with the lemon there.
Okay, really, one thing I would suggest, and I'm no perfectionist, but maybe take the lid off the bottle. Okay, what have you got there?
I've got, it's bourbon. It's bourbon.
bourbon.
That's what it is.
Okay, gently, every movement.
Okay,
Hit another bottle there.
Again, don't.
It's all right. It's okay. Wow. Free pouring.
This is.
Oh, okay.
It's interesting, isn't it, Ben?
Well, it's different. I like the way that each bartender has a different technique.
That's it. That's the spirit.
Just a smidge,
Yeah.
just a smidgen.
Just get that bad boy open. Wow.
Have you got somewhere to be?
Do you like Amaro, you found?
Not particularly.
Okay.
No.
That cut that conversation off, didn't it?
God, where do I put stuff? That's a bottle. That's
That's a bottle.
Wow.
Okay.
Whoa! La-di-da!
Such strong arms, Chris.
Thank you.
Oh, he's
Okay.
got it off.
Oh.
Oh,
Yep. Yep. Good.
wow, he's gone
Wow.
for real speed. And remarkably, he's filled the glass up.
Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Oh!
And some
flourish of
flair.
flair.
Beautiful.
Oh,
There we go.
wonderful.
I believe that is the drink.
I'm going to roll up towards you. It's a bit closer.
Be there. Well
Oh,
done.
there you are.
Well found.
Oh, mine. It's very sharp, really.
Fingers.
Oh, I don't have nerves in my fingers anymore.
Oh, okay, that's fine. All right.
Oh, now it's open.
I'll catch that. Don't you worry about that.
And a little bit for the fingers.
Wonderful. Really, that was
That was
quick.
It was rapid, and it blew us away. Well
it
done.
looks fantastic. Round of applause for Reedy.
Now that the drinks have been mixed, we leave it to the contestants themselves, who've been blindfolded, remember, to judge the winning drink.
Right off the bat, this one's got more bubbles, so it's better aeration, so I'm guessing that's got a better shake. I'm gonna try that one first. Really sour.
Oh my God.
So I think with that one, the Amaro comes far too much through rather than getting a balance of the full drink.
Oh, that's quite well balanced.
A bit better balanced.
I think that's better balanced than the last one. I can taste the bourbon coming through a little bit stronger.
This one seems to be a lot more balanced.
I think it's gonna be this one right here.
I think I'm going to go for this drink here.
This one I like, but I think the citrus comes in a bit too much more, so I would say this one would be my favourite.
Welcome! It is time to plunge ourselves deep into the prefrontal cortex of our contestants' brains.
And where better to do it than in the depths of our bar, the Spirit Cellar. This is Mastermind. How much do our contestants actually know about the world of drinks? Well, let's find out by asking each of them 10 tricky-ish questions. Are you ready, Reedy?
I think as ready as I'll ever be for this.
Okay, let's get started. What breath-freshening spirit is in a Stinger?
Creme de menthe?
What fruit juice goes into a French martini?
Pineapple juice.
Which city links a shaker, a tea party, and an American comedy sitcom?
Boston.
Which Dutch leader introduced Geneva to the British Royal Palace?
Was it William of Orange?
What book was Charles Dickens inspired to write when he ordered a martini and the bartender asked, "What garnish would you like?"
Great expectations. I don't know.
What garnish should adorn a Gibson martini?
Cocktail onion.
If I wave a fiver at you, will you serve me quicker?
No.
Which breed of dog is associated with carrying a little barrel of brandy around its neck?
Saint Bernard.
What is the grain used to make single malt Scotch whisky?
I can't, it's not going to come into my head, I'm afraid.
Which fruit is associated with triple sec?
Oranges.
How many years must Scotch whisky be rested in oak?
3 years.
Which of the following is a real cocktail? The Dutch bookmark, the Bengal hot drops, or ooh, have a banana?
Can I go with, ooh, I'll have a banana.
Dutch, that completes your questions for Bar Star Mind.
You can go now.
Go now, please. My legs hurt. So, after 3 challenges that were equal parts cerebral, chaotic and clueless, it's now time to find out who has been victorious in the Bar Games. And so we reached the end of another incredible episode of the Bar Games. And Bristol, you have been brilliant.
Fantastic. Now, Dutch, you were wonderful today. You brought a lot of colour to the event, mostly orange. Then you've got Reedy, you've been consistent throughout.
Consistently average.
Yes. And then of course you've got Chris there, such beautiful arms, such lovely complexion.
In the poetry round, I mean, you've come from Hong Kong, you took them down to Chinatown.
Yes. However, we must pick a winner.
So it's time to say, the winner is...
Chris! Well done.
Well done, Chris. And you
Well
do,
done,
of course,
Thank you, mate.
get to take away the Bar Games trophy, which is the most coveted trophy in the world, I think.
Yes,
we can
I think
say.
so.
Oh, how does it make you feel to win this?
Feel fantastic.
Yeah.
Brilliant to represent the bar.
Would you say this is the pinnacle of your bar career?
It's the pinnacle of my life, I think. Yeah.
See,
Definitely.
you shouldn't become a lawyer.
Yeah, no.
Lawyers don't get the Bar Games
Bar
trophy.
Games trophy.
Well done.
Thank you very much.
So there we are, Ben. Another excellent and indeed aspirational episode of the Bar Games.
It certainly was. I think we can all agree, Tom, that cocktail culture was the winner.
Yes, so until next time when we challenge 3 new bartenders on
The Bar Games.
Bar Games. Bar Games. It's not about how the bar games were won today, it was how they were lost, really.
Very good point, Tom.
I think so. And really, it was about Chris. I mean, he smashed it in the poetry round.
Beautiful, emotional, left me in tears.
He won the Bar Star Mind round.
Yeah, and he won the cocktail round as well.
It was a hat-trick, he won it. It's kind of an unprecedented thing, but he came up against 2 bartenders who just frankly weren't good enough.
No.
And that is how you win the Bar Games.